The following is a short tutorial on the new look of D2L called Daylight. This is the Daylight experience, and it looks a little bit different than it used to, but it has a whole bunch more functionality. The reason D2L switched to Daylight is because of its responsive design. So what that means is as the screen size changes, so will what we see on the screen. So for instance, if I went to the bottom right hand corner, I'm able to drag my screen and shrink it down. So if I was to do that, say we were on an iPad, you'd get a view similar to this, but if we were on a cell phone, you'd get a view similar to this. And as you're going to see, if I scroll down, everything's going to fit. So regardless of which device we're going to be using, our cell phones, our iPads, or whatever else other device, this will make it much more easier to use and much more easier to view. Another great thing about Daylight is they've added this My Course widget, and it's basically a visual way to find your courses. Before, we used to always go up to here and we could search our courses in this area. Now watch what happens here. If I was to find a course, like say I was to find this functional engagement one right here and pin it, if I was to put a pin here, automatically you're going to see that now it adds it to here. So if I was to add this one, I can just click it and these ones adds. As I unclick them, you'll see that they are removed. So it makes it a lot easier to find the classes you're currently working in, and the image that you have in here will actually be the image you see in your course. So for instance, if I go into Dunlop support, right, you're going to see that image is now part of that course. So it gives us the ability to put a custom banner at the top. So if I go back to this page, when I want to change that banner, I actually do it from my Course widget. So see inside of here, there's three dots. I can just click on those and it gives me the option to change image. So if I want to change image, they got an amazing bank of beautiful images. So if I said I wanted to have a bit of a math focus, I could go in here and I really like this one. I can just click use image. You're going to see that now when I click in my D2L page, you're going to see at the top, there it is right there. I'm going to go back again and show you another thing. What it also allows you to do is if you go in here and you click and you want to change image, you can upload an image that you'd like from the internet. So just make sure those images are really high resolution, clean images. You could build out images, put whatever you want in them, and then they will end up to be uploaded and add right to that page. So it's a really nice feature, but have a look at the images provided. They gave a really nice bank for you to choose from. Another great thing about Daylight is that images are now a lot easier to post in D2L. So if I went into my Dunlop support course and I wanted to post an image, before we used to post it and we used to go into insert stuff and set the size. I'll show you what it looks like now. So when we go new news item, it's the same as before. We're going to say this is Daylight, and before we used to go insert stuff and then choose file. Now we can just go insert image. Once inside here, you can just go to my computer. If you've saved that file to your computer, you can just go find it. So you just go upload and you choose the file you want and you open it, and you'll see that it's going to bring it in. There we go. And now we can simply just add this. This now asks if we want an alternative text, so we can write this. This is for like assistive technology, or you could click this image as decorative and then just click OK. You're going to see that this pops up, duplicate files. Before it never did this, and it would overwrite files and you would end up deleting other files out. Now it will ask you if you want to create a new file, so you just say yes and hit save, and you're going to see that now that image is in there, right? So the neat part comes now. So when we publish this to our page and we go check it out, you're going to see that that image will fit nicely in the page. But here's the neat part. Remember that responsive design? Watch what happens as this page gets smaller. That image will get smaller with it, right? So regardless of which type of device you're on, they're going to get a really nice view of that, and it's not going to kind of go off the page. One thing to note when setting up your page is that we've put the news on the left now and the calendar and the content browser on the right and the home pages. And the reason we did that is because whatever's on the left hand side is what's going to appear first on a device. So if you wanted your news to come up first, you would want that over there. So for instance, if I go down and look at what it would look like on a phone, you're going to see that my news is first. Now if I was to switch that and have my calendar and content on the left hand side, that is the first thing they would see off the device. So it's just preference, whatever you would like. The other thing that's changed in Daylight is the ability to stylize the widgets the same way. So for instance, in each widget you used to go in here and then style the widget, and you would be able to choose different colors of borders and title bars. You'll see that you no longer can do that. You can simply just prohibit minimizing widget, or you can add a custom title for the widget name, but all those other features have been removed just to give it that really clean look. Thank you for watching this short tutorial on the Daylight experience. We hope you enjoy it.